1, 2, 3, let's go!
Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is just gonna be a get ready with me. I am going golfing today, so just doing like a light type of makeup. And I actually have a new face sunscreen that I want to try out. This one is from Sunbum. I did a lot of research before purchasing a face sunscreen. I used to just use like regular body sunscreen or a tinted moisturizer with SPF in it. But I've actually already gotten burnt once already this summer, even though it's only May. So I figured it was probably time to invest in an actual face sunscreen. So I'm excited to see how this wears under makeup. I did a lot of research. This is one of the ones people really recommended. It does have SPF 50 in it, and it says it's water resistant for up to 80 minutes. Not that I'm going in the water, but potentially if I'm sweating, I guess. So I have the rest of my skincare on, except for this. So this is what I'm going to start with. Hopefully there's no like big white cast. I guess we'll see. I have a big mirror beside me that I'm sure you can see in this. I'm just taking a little bit more on my forehead. I feel like I didn't have a ton up there. And then using the leftovers on my ears as well. Forgot what sunscreen smelled like. This isn't like super like heavily fragranced, I guess you could say, like sunscreen. There is obviously like a little bit of that sunscreen smell, but it's not anything like a face sunscreen. So I mean, I feel like it sits on my skin really nice. Like it's not like oily or anything, so that's a good sign. And then I'm gonna go in with my niacinamide drops from Glow Recipe. Hopefully these work on top of sunscreen. I don't really know. They do claim you can put them on top of finished makeup, so I guess we'll see. I don't usually use them that way. I mean, I feel like my face looks like how it normally does, so I think that sunscreen like sunk in pretty well. We'll see how it obviously wears, because I'm going to be outside walking a golf course. This is my first time ever playing like a legit game of golf. So we'll see how it goes. I went to the practice tee once. By the practice tee, I mean the driving range. Let's just say I'm probably not going to be very good. It's one of the few things we're allowed to do right now where I am. And I will do anything to get out of the house, basically, at this point. I feel like this foundation is blending pretty nice across that sunscreen. Like, I don't normally do full face of makeup when I'm wearing like sunscreen, because typically then I'm like laying outside. I do know they say like you should be wearing sunscreen every single day regardless of like what you're doing. So in the viewfinder there, I'm looking very ghastly, like pale. Hopefully that's just the way the viewfinder looks. I feel like I don't look pale. Like, obviously I'm pale, but I feel like I don't look that bad in real life. So this is just with a singular layer of foundation. I'm not going to do anything heavier than this. Obviously I'm walking around a golf course, but I feel like it did, like my foundation blended like really nice, so no complaints. I don't know if there's going to be like a ton of white cast. I'm not seeing any, but maybe that's why I feel like I'm looking paler. I don't know. Maybe it won't look paler when I edit this and I just think I'm pale. Hopefully I refocus that correctly. Also, I used the Tutti Frutti Do You foundation from Too Faced. It says the full coverage, but I feel like I'd have to build it up to get it to full coverage. Like, I would say this is like light to medium, which is fine by me. I will say though that the shade name is Snow, and this, when it comes out, does not look like snow. I'm not gonna lie, I did place an order on ColourPop last night, which I definitely did not need to do, but they're having like a 30% off sale. I don't know if there's a holiday in the States this weekend, because I feel like everybody's having a sale. But anyways, I took advantage of the 30% off. We'll see how long it takes for it to ship, but I actually got some stuff that I like don't have in my collection at all, which are like colored gel liners. I see so many people do like these really cool graphic liner looks online, and I'm really interested to just try and like see if I even have a single speck of ability to do that, but I don't have colored cream liners or like gel liners or anything. So I also picked up their Pretty Fresh foundation that I know has really good reviews. I'm always on the hunt for a new foundation. So far, my like favorite foundation ever is the NARS Sheer Glow. It's just $62. So if I can find something cheaper, I'll take it. Like, I have other foundations obviously in my collection, but that's like the one I like the most and I feel like looks the best on me. So I am always trying to find something comparable. I have been really enjoying this cream blush that I picked up from that Sephora sale from Patrick Ta. I feel like it's really easy to use, which is, for a newbie to cream blushes like me, exactly what I need. Bronze the skin. I wonder what this, I've never used the brush that comes in the Gucci bronzer. Maybe, should I try it? I guess, maybe. It's very like small and awkward, I'm not gonna lie. So the mirror in here, I mean the compact is small, so obviously the mirror is gonna be small, but I think it's very hard to see my face. And maybe when I come back from golfing, I won't even need to bronze because I'll just have a really nice tan. That brush is interesting. I feel like it looks pretty nice. Is it just mirrored? Does my face look like very lopsided? I'm gonna go back in with a regular bronzer brush though. I'm also filming this with like studio lights, not really like studio lights, like my ring lights on. And I closed the curtains, so it's very dark when I look in the mirror here. I feel like I might have to like open them later and do a little face check, but so far it looks pretty good. My skin is actually pretty dewy right now. I don't even know if I really need highlighter. I might just set the rest, well not set, but use that powder blush. Be very blushy today. I'm gonna show up to the golf course and I'm gonna be like, where are you going? What are you ready for? I have a mystery on my hands. I can't find my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Oh, here it is. I'm just freaking blind. Okay, cool. I will say, going back to the Brow Wiz after using the Benefit one for like 3 weeks just reminded me like why I love this one so much. I think it's the tone of the shade actually. It's just better for me. Also the tip is a little bit finer. And this one is not quite as creamy, which I know some people prefer a creamier brow pencil, but I feel like because the Benefit one is like creamier, I make more mistakes. Just gonna do light eyeshadow. This is from Too Faced Sweet Peach collection. Oh, sorry, the Just Peachy collection? I don't know what it's called. Anyways, this smells so good. I think I could just spend like all day sniffing this, which sounds kind of wrong. Oops, that's wrong color. I haven't bought anything from Too Faced in a very long time. I'm not a fan of their owner, but also everything they come out with right now is boring anyways. But back in the day, they were where it's at. Them and Anastasia and Urban Decay. Those three were like so huge back in the day, like 2017-ish, around there, 2016, I can't remember the exact years, but, and then definitely the beauty space got very oversaturated. Not in a bad way, but just it's obviously very hard to keep up with stuff when so many new brands are entering the space and old other brands are like trying to stay relevant, I guess, in the space. And it's kind of like you don't know where to look. Also, I didn't put an eye primer on, so I'm not expecting these to be like super pigmented. It's not very often I do an all matte look because I do like love glitter and shimmers, but also I watched the Friends reunion the other day. Oh my god, I was like crying. Like, I didn't even really grow up watching Friends, like when it was on TV. I think I was a little young maybe, but I definitely like got into it like later in my teen years and stuff, and I don't know, I feel like I could watch them talk to each other like for hours. Like, I could, like, easily watch them talk to each other for hours. And I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. Like, I was kind of sad when it was over because they mention it in the reunion that, like, that's the last time that they'll ever be asked about the show, like, in that way, like, as a reunion type of thing. Like, they're not gonna obviously, like, keep doing it. It was, like, kind of sad because I'm like, please, you can do another one in 10 years, it's fine, I don't care. I'll watch it. And also Matthew Perry saying that, like, when he wouldn't get laughs, it, like, really messed, like, with his head, basically. Like, he relied a lot, like, mentally on that, and he's so funny to me. Both him and Matt LeBlanc, like, the two of them, I think, are hysterical. And so it was kind of, like, shocking to me that he, like, thinks he's not funny. And I'm like, Chandler is so funny in the show. And then when David Schwimmer and Jennifer Aniston admitted they had feelings for each other, then I was like, even more. It was just a lot. The angled liner brush I'm using for this is a little thick, but we're going with it. I already started. Kind of forgot how much I love this palette. I thought my dog was laying on my bed just there for a second. I was like, when did you get in here? But it's not her. It's another t-shirt. Jesus. I will say I think I need a tiny bit more bronzer. So I'm actually going to go with Marc Jacob ones, which this pisses me off a little bit that it's like half price at Sephora right now because I paid like $60 for this bronzer, which I love it. But also, like, shit, man. I mean, I've had it for like a year now, so it's not like it went on sale right after I bought it, but it's still frustrating. So if you're in the market for a new bronzer, I highly recommend the Marc Jacobs one. Okay, so mascara is done. I feel like this looks really nice, just like nice fresh. Probably a little extra for golfing, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I really like how like just simple the eyes are. I didn't put like lipstick on or anything. I just put on chapstick because really, I'm gonna be wearing a mask anyways, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this just looks like nice, pretty, like easy to do. Like wasn't complicated. Didn't take me any time. We'll see how this sunscreen wears. Oh, it did say shake well before use, and I didn't shake it. Whoops. Yeah, so far though, it says it's fragrance free. That could explain why there's like hardly any scent to it at all. Yeah, I feel like it looks like my skin looks totally normal. So we'll give you an update. Maybe give you an update on my golf score and how bad it is. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see everybody in the next one. Bye! I don't know what this was. Okay, bye!